platform up there, well, on a raised podium, you do notice them from Loudwater, especially the announcer. You notice her, and it is the captain, Sherlyn Miller. You do recognize her, and they're kind of talking around up on the raised platform, and then several minutes go by. I don't know. What are you guys doing? Are you kind of still on your horses? Or are you kind of guiding them around, or?
I would have noticed that everyone is staring, so I would have jumped off and led my camel.
As you tower above your...
Exactly.
Tower above, yeah, hiding behind your camel, yeah.
No, I'm hiding the camel. I don't want him to be shy or scared, so...
Alright. A lot of the kids are pulling his tail and stuff, and...
I will punch them in the face.
Roll initiative!
Come on, Daggerford, let's see what you got.
You will kick 50-yard field goals with the small children. And then that will motivate you to join the child slavery ring, right?
Pesky little things.
You start grunting to Whaley and wanting to know his brother's address. Alright, so I guess you guys are going to drop your horses off at the stable, or...
Yeah, I would.
Wow.
Did I hit the gate coming in? Is the question.
You did not. You did not hit the gate.
Wow, after some good training, I did good.
You almost did. It was a close call. But see, you didn't have Dominic in the back weighing it down, so you were always, your turns were always misjudged by a little bit. Yeah, Dominic's a big ass in there. But no, you did not destroy the town gate this time. I probably should have. I thought about it, but...
It would have been a nice intro.
It would have. Well, I mean, I can make that happen if you want. No, you didn't. Sure. Alright, sure. Give me a... Oh man, I can't... What would that be? What kind of roll would that be? Would that be sort of like probably an acrobatics or something? Maybe a athletics?
Maybe nature, probably controlling Hoofington.
That'll be fun. I got a DC set in mind.
Okay.
Give me a roll as you're entering the gate. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be good. I got a DC set. I got a DC of a 15. Yeah,
18.
Yeah, you get by the gate. You get right through the gate, and you're like cringing as you're going through the gate, and you don't hear anything crack. You don't hear anything split. The wagon doesn't jump 10 feet up in the air. They just kind of say, "Good day, sir. Welcome to Daggerford."
Okay, so how proud do you look at this point?
Oh.
Just lights up.
It's almost like flames coming off my horns. How proud I am.
Flames coming off your horns.
The grin.
That is too good.
crown of flames coming off.
Alright, so you guys work your way. You guys drop your mounts and the cart off there at the stables, and you start kind of mingling, and all those nice smells, the food, the spices, and other things as well, the pipeweed, and you guys actually get up to about the Duke Castle, and this is where you see you see Captain Miller, where you had seen her in Dagger. Well, actually, nobody else recognizes her except for Batista and Dominic. I think Dominic weren't you like, your face is like a glazed donut or something like that from eating something, weren't you?
Cotton candied dried fish with chocolate sprinkles.
God, yeah.
I believe was the entire combo.
That's it. So yes, that you remember her. Actually, so does
I do.
Heavy as well. Alright, so the crowd starts gathering. A couple jesters come up on the stage, And there's an announcement that there's going to be a public execution. Yes, I love public executions. If you are a villain and if you are proven guilty, you should be publicly executed. So in a virtual tabletop game, anyways. I'm not saying that's how I look at things in life, but in a tabletop game, I'm all about that. So you can see a what appears to be a beheading device up there, and you can start to see several guards that are pulling what appears to be a short, round-faced, chubby lady up to the stage. And the announcer starts to talk about... they announce this culprit as Boo Boo Doll, Darwa Dahlia, and she has been basically found guilty on multiple charges. They talk about one charge being that she has endangered the lives of the great and good citizens of Daggerford. One of the other charges is her association with the sacking of the Lord Darwin Flotian estate, which happened about 3 weeks back. And there is also another charge with her guilty association with the Red Wizards of Thay, and she had been a conspirator with the Red Wizards, and she was caught. Doesn't go into how she was caught or anything like that, but she is going to die. And basically, they ask her if she has any last words or anything like that, and she basically just yells that it's too late. The Red Wizards of Thay have all of the elemental keys, and then her head just flops off. They put her into the guillotine type of the head chopping device, and off comes her head. And blood kind of squirts into the first couple rows of the crowd, like Gwar, like a rock concert at Gwar. Pretty awesome. And her motionless body is lying there. They're not moving her or nothing. They're just letting it sit there for a little while. It's continually bleeding, and there you go. You guys see what appear to be some important figures. I guess you could say they're probably royalty with the way they are dressed. In purples, yellows, bright colors, basically. You can also see Captain Miller's up there, a gentleman with a cane, sort of like an aged man, and sort of like a half plate type of armor. He does have a cane, so it does appear that he has a sort of a limp. And there's just several other guards, and you do notice that there's a beautiful woman up there as well, and she appears to be dressed like one of the other gentlemen. All right, so what are you guys doing?
Tamaruk is looking for the cotton candy lady to see if she's here this time.
There is a cotton candy lady here. She's, saying, "Cotton candy!"
I begin my march.
Alright, you get some cotton candy.
Yay.
Get some for the camel, too.
I'm watching Wayland just to see if last time we were at a meeting, he took off. I was just wondering if he's going to take off again.
Whoa! Shots fired! Wow! Holy crap.
The answer would be no, so you can stop watching me.
Red stayed.
Moving over closer to where the head landed.
What's up, neck bread?
Is it still laying there?
The corpse? Yes, it's up on the platform. Mm-hmm.
Is the head close to the edge of the platform?
There's sort of like a see that gate there that kind of separates the castle area and the rest of the town. Yeah, that head's right up there against the gate.
Shamash is going to try to reach up and turn it so he can get a good look at the face.
Oh, would you like to see what she looks like?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Let me transmogrify that over real quick. Actually, I can... hold on 1 second. Stand by.
Why would you do this?
Because you can.
All right, so basically, this is what she looks like, and I'm gonna close this off real quick. Basically, yeah, and you've seen several of these posters up around town as you're in, and it says "Wanted Darwa Boo Boo Doll Dalian for the involvement in the Lord Floshin estate crime," and there was a 1,000 gold reward. So that's what the head looks like. So Darwa Boo Boo Doll Dalian was beheaded. Such a sweet thing, isn't she? I never thought you'd ask, Eben.
Shamash is thinking she looks familiar. She may have been one of Tarek's consorts.
Interesting. Do you remember seeing her around Tarek? When your dad was getting viciously slaughtered by Tarek? Oh, shots fired on that. Wow.
I think she was standing in the corner laughing.
Hey, what's up, Michelle? Oh, man. What's up, Glocks? What's up, Fox?
Shamash is
all these people
going to ask around to see if he can find out who actually captured her.
Oh, yeah, you guys, I guess, there's a lot of talk. You guys asked several people, and they're like, yes, the group of adventurers, the group of adventurers of Loudwater are champions. We don't know where they're at, though. They're the ones that actually captured Boo Boo Darwa. A couple young kids tell you about the champions of Daggerford. They tell you that there's
Daggerford. I thought you said Loudwater.
No, the champions of Daggerford captured Boo Boo Darwa. There's elves, a human, and a gnome. Humans, elf, and a gnome. So I said, "There's 5 of them. There was 5 of them. I hope they're okay."
Where the adventurers were heading last time?
They have no clue. These commoners have no clue. They just know of the actual the group themselves. They're the great heroes. They killed Thos the dragon. But you can see there's also a puppet play going on. Near the stage. Off to the side, there's a little fake stage set up, and you guys can see where one of the kids points over. See there's the play of our heroes, and it shows there's a dragon puppet flying around the stage, and there's some other characters that are fighting the dragon, and then the dragon falls over dead. And it looks like you can see a couple stubby pairs of legs under the, that's drawn over them, sort of like a drape is pulled up over them. But looks like somebody's they're definitely doing a puppet show, and the kids say, yeah, that puppet play is of our heroes of Daggerford. Made with dog meat.
Tamaruk is intensely watching the puppet theater.
You've never seen anything like that before. You're kind of amazed by it. I'm surprised you haven't, gone over there and looked up under the curtain yet.
He's tilting back and forward. He's not really sure if he really should.
Then he sits down in between a bunch of kids that are sitting there and starts pointing and laughing and having fun with them.
Hey, Benjamin, can you spam the tonight's gift again? Well, tonight's raffle. Can you spam that for me, please, sir?
Candy-covered dry fish.
Mm-hmm.
So what's you guys doing?
Well, we came here because they said that they were missing, that this group of adventurers was missing, and there was a dragon attacking.
Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate it. There's a dragon? One of the little kids that's following you guys around says, There's a dragon, mister? There's a dragon, mister?
Yeah, can't you see him? His name is Shamash.
Yeah.
Kind of hides behind the Goliath, kind of hanging onto his leg. Thanks, Benj.
I will give him a
You guys
very,
bid on
very
that token
small
pack.
pinch of
300
malt
EXP
and
is 300 EXP is nothing, guys. Oh, this is good, mister. Thanks. By the way, what are you? Can't you talk, mister? Hey, what's this guy saying?
He's saying he's your father.
Oh, boy. Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Plays for the Chargers.
Go Chargers. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's a group of people that, you know, basically are kind of, you know, they've kind of moved their way down the platform, and they're looks like they're kind of walking through the crowd a little bit. You know, it has the royalty type of figures I was telling you about, the gentleman with the cane, actually the captain of the guard, which you recognize, which she had actually introduced herself as Captain Miller.
Is she still there, you said?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're all basically congregating up close to the platform.
I'll walk up to him then.
Oh, okay. So as you start to work your way up towards to that crowd, I guess you're grabbing your weapon. It looks like you're fixing to attack, and then you get... No, I'm just kidding. So, as you start to move forward, you notice that actually, she's quite beautiful, actually. She's heavily armored. Looks like she's got fairly nice weaponry. And she basically... So she basically intercepts you, Walian, and says that, who are you and what are you doing? What can I help you with? Is there something that I can help you with?
Well, I heard that you were missing some adventurers and that there was a dragon in the area.
You have heard right. We have sent out several messengers, including myself, and we have basically traveled the entire Sword Coast looking for these adventurers. And this is our Duke Maldwyn Daggerford. He is currently speaking with his sister and one of our other nobles of the town, and they are talking to another group of adventurers now, and I can let him know that you would like to speak to him as well. But I can tell you that yes, there is a group of adventurers, and she kind of steps to the side a little bit, shoos a couple of the kids away, and she tells you that that it is of utmost importance that the party is found. They do not know if the party is dead. They don't know if they have basically left the area. They did not say anything. But then there is another matter of basically Thos the dragon. Thos is an adult dragon, black dragon, has attacked Kromm's hold, which is on basically that is the last fortification against most of the lizard men that love to dwell in the marsh. Of course there's other, she tells you, of course there's other other foes as well and adversaries within the marsh, but the lizard men are now starting to rise up. They have a new leader. Their queen has been killed, and they have a new leader by the name of Reckon, and he is an old oracle of the old lizardmen tribes. Well, he has now gathered them back up, and they have been quite I guess you can say, hardy, and they've been attacking Kromms and also the dragon as well. And they do worship this dragon. So that's another issue that we have as well. So we've been sending more of our guard for reinforcements from Daggerford to Kromm's Hold to not only defend the keep against, and the last fortification that stands between the marsh and Daggerford to Kromm's Hold, but also we have Thos that needs to be dealt with as well. But the unfortunate thing about all this is there's this big misconception that this party of heroes that we have, that we had or have still, we don't know, we haven't heard from them, they have basically, they were the ones who supposedly killed the dragon. And there is a nobleman, well, there's a worshipper named, his name is Barry. There's also a someone that loves to dwell in the shadows. His name is Merrick. There is a one with the Force. His name is Zondak. There's also a man of faith named Lormar, and there was a man of magic, wild magic, and his name was Corbin Dallas. And those adventurers just have not been heard from. And also now there's this, like I was saying, there's this huge misconception that, you know, they killed Thos. Well, apparently they haven't killed Thos. And Thos also has a mate as well. Thos's mate is called Shanine. And apparently this party as well found a young black dragon wormling. So now there's another baby dragon out there as well. We don't know what is going on. We know the location of the actual dragon cave itself, to the lair of the black dragons, which was actually in the basement of the old temple. I think it's the old temple of Tyr from past generations. But we do know the location. We just have not sent any forces out there to deal with the dragon. And quite frankly, we do not think that we can take the black dragon right now because of everything going on with the new up and coming lizardmen tribe that has arisen out of the marsh as well. So so yes, there's yes, from an old I don't know the lore of it. She apologizes for not knowing the total lore on this, but she does know that it is she thinks it's an old temple of Tyr.
I listened to what Baptista is saying, that it seems the children's smuggling has a lot to do with the Temple of Tyr also. So this might be incorporated into our child smuggling issue.
Well, we're here to find the other children, so we definitely must take out these lizard men.
Waylon, what else do you think there, Waylon? Shamash, Tomanuk, anybody else there? Hello. Hello.
I asked her if she knew where the adventurers had gone before they went missing.
Well, as if you were here and saw the quick execution and justice served to Boo Boo Darwa, she mentioned something about elemental keys, and as she's starting to talk, this beautiful woman comes up to you, and she asks Captain Miller if everything all right. She bows, kind of does like a frontal bow, and says, "Yes, your Highness. Everything is fine here. This is just another group of adventurers." And she introduces herself as Lady Morwen Daggerford. And Lady Morwen Daggerford, welcomes you to Daggerford, and she asks you, "What area are you from?"
Lady Paladin.
Hello. Are we playing D&D? Is this thing working? Hello.
No, I just wrote my notes down.
Shamash will speak up. We have traveled here from Loudwater.
Oh my. A dragonborn. We don't see many dragonborns in this area.
Did you say that the group reportedly killed this dragon?
Supposedly. But it doesn't look like they killed the dragon.
Had they said where they were when they killed it?
When they first arrived in Daggerford several weeks ago, there was a crime from the Lord Floshin estate. Well, they were contracted by my brother, which is the Duke of Daggerford, and his name is Duke Maldwyn Daggerford, and they were contracted by him, and our courtier, you could call him. His name is Estival. He's an old retired purple dragon knight. Well, they were contracted by us to find Boo Boo Darwa. She was found, although when she was found, she was in a stone type of form, and she kind of chuckles and said that they had to go back to the Ambergull estate. What she goes, I'll back this up. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. And then she talks about these keys, and the keys the Red Wizards of Thay are looking for. There's 4 different keys for the 4 different major elements, and they needed to find Boo Boo. So they went to the Ambergull estate, searched throughout the Ambergull estate. They found her, but it looks like she had tripped some kind of trap. She had found the key. She had other conspirators with her. The key was not recovered, but Boo Boo was. The party literally took Boo Boo back. There was some kind of altar there that did bring her back to a from a stone form to a living form, and then that's when we put her on trial here. Found her guilty of multiple crimes, and she died because of those crimes. So she was involved in several things. But yes, the party did find her. Then the party was off to find the last key. They had lots of leads. They had conspired with a dwarf named Thorv, and they left for Illifarn. There was a massive fire in the forest, which you can still kind of smell. It was in the Laughing Hollow Forest, and that was about a week ago. The forest literally burnt down, which is sad because there's a lot of elves, but there's a lot of elves and other witches out there. So we don't know why the forest burnt down, but that's where they were heading. And that's the last time that we saw them, is when they left for Illifarn to find the key of fire, the elemental key of fire.
Interesting. Would I know... Can I do an Arcana check to see if I know anything about these elemental keys? Or history or something like that?
Sure.
Would you like Arcana or history? Kind of what the same.
I would say give me a history check.
$26.
Whoa, easy 26. So yeah, you know that these keys were old. Basically, they held power of the elements, and with all of these keys were separated, and that they were separated for a reason. You don't know that reason, but you do know that with all of the keys together, it doesn't lead to good things. Well, these keys for many years, many centuries, were hidden. And then somehow, you don't know anything else, but you do know that the elemental keys basically are bad news put together. That's about all you can tell. But now that you know that who the Red Wizards of Thay are, you definitely know who they are.
Say, is it Red Wizards of Thay? Would I know about them?
Sure. Oh yeah.